Hello. So today we're going to be looking at multiple figures. We're going to be looking at Soundwave's cassette, G1 Soundwave himself, and a figure thanks to Thanatos Prime. So we're going to be looking at 6 figures today, ladies and gentlemen. So first off, we're going to start with the iconic Laserbeak. And just so you guys know, I don't have the accessories for Laserbeak or Ravage, because I don't know what I did with them. Moving. So here we have G1 Laserbeak. Here he is in his cassette mode. Yeah, I'm robbing a rub symbol. Does that enrage you? Arrgh! But there is a symbol. He is a Decepticon. Got some sticker detailing on him. On the other side is just stuff. He's a rectangle. Let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. First thing you want to do is bring these bits down. Form his feet. Bring out his wings. Bring out his head. And angle it up. And again, I don't have his accessories. But there you have Laserbeak in his Condor mode. Take a quick look. Yeah, his eyes are painted in the wrong spot. That's why I keep him in Soundwave, because that's just awkward. And then just some of the same sticker detailings. Articulation is G1. His head can move up and down. I'm sorry. And then his wings can just go in and out. And then his feet just do that. Oh, hold on. We're doing it backwards. I need to show this off. I forgot to show this off. I'm trying to go backwards. But we're going to bring in Mr. G1 Soundwave. We're just going to stick him in. And that's how he looks in Soundwave. Going to put him off to the side. And now we'll take a quick look at Mr. Kitty Mew Mew Ravage. And here he is in his cassette mode. Some of the detailings are kind of off on mine. Looks like Fort Max right up there. And then the other side is just his rep symbol. Yeah! He's a Decepticon. Anyways, let's get down to transformation for Ravage, shall we? Let's. First, bring out his tail, flip out his head, and you're done. Just kidding. Gonna bring down his legs, flip down his toes. I'm not gonna even bother trying to get this guy to stand, because he knows stand very well. Flip, flip. And again, he would have hip missiles, but again, I don't have those on me right now. But there you have Kitty Mew Mew Ravage in his Jaguar mode. Take a quick look at the head. Maybe. There we go. I got like some red splotch on it. Oh, that wasn't paint. I don't know what that was. Here's Ravage. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of detail to talk about, really, with these guys. Articulation, his head moves up and down. His legs can move forward, back. They go out on this hinge. Yeah, my Ravage and Laserbeak, they did not get the best paint jobs. I hate to say it. And then his hind legs can also move forward, back. In and out, his toes can move. And then we'll put him in Soundwave a bit later. So just close down his chest for now. Now we're going to take a look at Rumble. I'm calling him Rumble. This is my channel. I can do whatever the heck I want. And no one can stop me. But here is Rumble. One of his stickers is about to fall off. Ah, the joys of G1 stickers. Branding. Stamps. There's the front. There's the back. You can see his whole chest there. Yeah. Let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So we're just going to rotate. Going to bring his legs down. Bring his leg down. Rotate. Slide out his toes. Second verse, same as the first. I have it backwards. And then we just flip his arms out. Rotate. He has weird arms. And then after you bring the second arm out, doesn't matter which one you do in order, his head will pop out. And there you have Rumble in his robot mode. But I do actually have the accessories for Rumble and Frenzy. Because I actually have these guys displayed out on my shelf. There you have Mr. Rumble in his robot mode. Take a quick look at some of the details if I can. Silver for the face. I think silver for the eyes, which is weird. There's some like gold paint on here. Stickers. More stickers. I feel like this is not going to last much longer. There we go. It's just gonna keep peeling. Anyways, articulation wise, I'll just use this arm. His arm can do a full 360. He has elbows. No waist. He has a thigh rotation. And you can bend his knees. Which is more than most G1 Transformers have. Anyways, on to our next figure, which is Frenzy, and he looks like Rumble, but red. That's basically it. It's just Rumble, but red. Let's just transform him. Wait, before I do. I need to show this off with these two, at least one of these two. Flip your toes in. So, as you can see, my Soundwave can fit 2 in his chest. I will talk about that here in a bit, when I get to Soundwave. My Soundwave's head is loose. He's old. He's an old man. Okay. Also. I rubbed the rub symbol. Okay, now let's get Frenzy in robot mode. This time we'll use the other arm. Put this. And then, boop, here's his head. And then just last but not least, bring in the accessories. And there you have Frenzy in his robot mode. Take a quick look. He looks just like Rumble, doesn't he? Pretty much the same exact details, just black and red. So here are the two side by side. Rumble, Frenzy, Frenzy, Rumble, Rumble, Frenzy. Can you focus, camera? Anyways, let us get on to the main event. And that will be with Papa Soundwave. Okay, give me a minute. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Anyways, here we have Soundwave in his robot mode. So, nice head sculpt, which was the basis of the Decepticon insignia. My Soundwave is extremely dusty, because he's just been on display. Silver for the head, face, yellow for the eyes, some detailings, Decepticon insignia right there, some sticker detailings on his body. It's G1 Soundwave. What more can you ask for? That's a pretty clean transformation. I have his gun stored right here. And he can hold it. I just don't have the missile for it. There we go. Now he's complete. Articulation-wise, his head is on a swivel, and can move up and down. Shoulders can do a full 360. You got an elbow bend, which is more than most. I rubbed a rub symbol. Deal with it. His knees go that way, and then his toes do that. But that's all for transformation. And yeah, so why is my G1 Soundwave able to hold two cassettes in his chest? Well, my Soundwave is actually based on the Sound Blaster version of the mold. If you remember back in the day, in Japan, they weren't done with Soundwave, so they decided to repaint and retool him into Sound Blaster. Hence why mine can hold two cassettes in its chest, because mine's based on that version of the mold. Anyways, let us get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So first, remove the accessories. We're going to store them in his back. Like so. And like so. And we just slide this up. And that's your storage for his weapons. And rotate the head 180, flip it in. I'm gonna collapse his hands, bring him back, gonna push it in, collapse his hands, bring it back, give it a little push, rotate. I guess you also have a rotation, but it doesn't really do anything. Bring up, flip in, close it up, flip, rotate, bring up, collapse in, and there you have G1 Soundwave in his cassette player mode. It's a box. Take a quick look at some of the details. You actually have a sliding joint right here, which is nice. You even have a dial that actually works. And yeah, just this button just opens his chest door. Excuse me. And yeah, it's a typical G1 Soundwave. I love Soundwave. I really love this figure. It's one of my holy grails, honestly. A G1 Soundwave. Because if you can't tell from the name of my channel, I like Soundwave. Sound Blaster is Soundwave. Anyways, we got one more figure to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the figure thanks to Thanatos Prime for letting me borrow to review. Here is Agent Ravage. In his robot mode, take a quick look at some of the details. Nice head sculpt. White on the head, yellow for the eyes. Predacon symbol tattooed on his shoulder. Nice gold paint, red, silver. And then he has Cheetor legs, which is fine. He's got his guns. So you pew pew. Pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. Decepticons forever! Sorry, I had to. Articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint, but due to the shaping, you don't get a lot of wiggle room, at least in this mode. Shoulders can do a full 360, I think. They just stop for some reason. Okay, I'm not going to go any further than that. You have... Whoops. You have a bicep rotation. You got double jointed elbow. You have wrist swivels. Move these out of the way. You have a waist swivel. Legs can move forward that far. Can't really move back. Outward, he can do the full splits. You have a knee swivel, which is actually pretty snug. You got under 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and the feet, they can move forward, they can move all the way back, and you got ankle tilts. Can you focus, please? Anyways, I just learned how to transform this thing, so let us get down to transformation on Agent Ravage. Shall we let's? So, first thing you're going to do, you're going to rotate the fist 90 degrees. You're going to rotate his bicep 90 degrees. And then this tab is going to go into this slot right here. Just like so. Second burst, same as the first. Rotate. Rotate. Bring up. You have that all done. Next, we're going to open his chest up. We're going to bring his arms in. There's going to be some friction in there. I'm going to bring... Actually, not do that yet. You do this first. Bring this up. Then you bring his arms in. You then want to bring his jaguar legs down. Bring his jaguar legs down. And as you can see, he has a giant gap in his back. Well, that's where this comes in. Let's splay this out a little bit. And that's where his arms store, which is really clever, honestly. And then just bring this down. Oh, I forgot to mention his mouth can open and close. And just bring his jaguar feet forward. Bring down. Forward. And there you have the front half of the jaguar mode done. Next, flipping his toes. Bend at the knee. Use those joints. Just like so. Flip. Bring forward. Bring back. Bring down. And there, can my phone focus? Jeez. And there you have Covert Agent Ravage in his beast mode. Phone, hello? Thank you. So let's take a quick look at the head, which is the same as robot mode, which actually has a bit more range of movement now, which is nice. And some of the fur details right there. Yeah, his robot legs, that's how this mode works. And then you can just store his guns on his thighs on both robot and beast mode. Just plug it in. Plug it in. And there you go. Storage. Articulation. His head is on that same ball joint. His mouth can open and close. There we go. Meow. His front legs do full 360. They go in and out. You got bend right there. Ball joint hit at the paw. And then the legs are the exact same, just with the same legs at the front. And for a quick little comparison, here he is with the kitty Mew Mew G1 Ravage. Oh my gosh. There we go. And yeah, honestly, that's all I gotta say. I guess here he is with Soundwave. But yeah, honestly, that's all I gotta say about these guys. So next time we're gonna do one more video. Thanks to Thanatos Prime, I'm gonna do a 2-in-1 special for you guys. Just because I need to send these guys back at some point. So yeah, next time we're gonna look at a couple 2 more figures that he has sent me to review. And yeah, next time we're going to do one more video thanks to Thanatos, and then we'll go from there. So until next time, guys, bye-bye.